Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, here for another one of my videos. Tonight's video is going to be about fairy messages, okay? So these are going to be messages from our divine fairies. These messages may pertain to your past, present, or future, okay? So take the messages that apply for you and just leave the rest in which that don't. Okay, I do thank each and every last one of you for visiting the channel, for watching, and for listening. If you will, please like, share, and subscribe. And without any further ado, we are going to get right into the messages. I do hope that each and every one of you are doing well and feeling well on tonight. And so we are just going to get right into these fairy messages, okay? So the first card we have here is Believe in Magic. Okay? And this says, open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Okay? So this basically, the fairies are just telling you to tap into the magical side of you. There is something that you are good at. What you are good at, what you're into, what the magical side of you is not going to be exactly like somebody else. Spirit is saying, don't worry about what everybody else thinks, what everybody else will feel about you tapping into your natural talent, skills, and abilities, tapping into that mystical side of you, that magical side of you. Okay, you want to embrace it. Okay, and the fairies are asking you to open your eyes and just see the magic that's all around you, especially out in nature. So they're even telling you to go out in nature, be one with nature. Take off your socks and your shoes, put your feet in the grass, watch the flow, the ebb and flows of a river or a lake or a pond that's near you. Go out on a windy, breezy type of day when the wind is just flowing, yet the sun is shining upon you. You can see the leaves on the trees and the branches on the trees just flowing, and just watch the animals, the birds, and other animals that you may see out and about, and just be one with nature. That is going to be your best bet to help you to tap into the mystical side of you, okay? So your fairies are encouraging you to do this, okay? Because there is a magic that is happening all around you, especially out in nature, but you are a magical, mystical being yourself, and there is magic in every person in this world, and all you have to do is tap into it to be the greatest version of yourself, okay? The next message we have here is inspiration. Okay, this card says, be prepared as you'll soon receive a visit from a fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Okay, so this inspiration card here, the fairies is saying you are going to soon receive either a visit out of the blue for somebody, or maybe even a call for somebody. This could happen at any given time, day or night, okay? But this individual who is going to contact you, they're coming with a lot of inspiration. They're coming to bring you this inspiration, okay? This is going to uplift you. This is going to possibly lift the veil from your eyes. It's going to cause a light or sunshine to shine upon your situation. Okay, and the fairies are just telling you to be prepared for this. Although you don't know exactly when it's going to happen, when it's going to come, you stay ready. Okay, stay ready for that in particular day, which that you may get the visit or you may get a call. Okay, because this visit or call is going to be all about fairy inspiration, and it's something that you are either doing in your life, or you plan to do in your life, or maybe you've been thinking about wanting to do or something, but it is going to give you a boost of inspiration to move forward in a positive manner. Okay, the next message we have here is journey. Okay, so this card is, it says it's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready. Then don't I always tell you all, you need to get ready, honey, because if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You need to already be ready. There are magical, mystical things that is happening in your life. Okay, there's inspiration that is coming through for you. Okay, there is a journey that you are going to go on soon that is coming through for you. Okay, so this can be impromptu, which means it can just happen suddenly, randomly, or this can be a journey that you may plan. Either way, you should make sure that you are ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Okay, so your fairies are coming through and telling you that you are going to be taking a journey. So this could be pertaining to you taking some type of business trip, some type of business endeavor or something. You could be taking a journey to vacation. The holidays are coming up. Maybe you're going to visit a lover, family, or friends elsewhere, outside of wherever you live, honey. But pack your bags, be ready for this journey, okay? Because this journey could, you may be if this is pertaining to, say, a lover or whatever, they may all of a sudden out the blue just tell you, hey, babe, I got you a ticket. I want you to come and see me. We're gonna do this, that, and the other. You need to be ready, honey, to do that, because this may be the inspiration that comes in for you. This may be the message that you have been waiting for. Maybe you didn't have the finances, the money, or the resources to travel to see your friend, to travel to see a lover that you've been in communication with. And maybe this person is going to come through and say, I would really like to see you. I would really like to spend time with you. How about you come out here to see me? Don't worry about anything. I'm going to pay for your ticket to get here. I'm going to take care of everything once you're here. But like I said, with the holidays coming up, you could be going to visit family. You could be going to visit friends outside of where you live. Even it doesn't have to be a long journey. It doesn't have to be from one state to another. It could be, but this could just be from, one town to another. You may live in a certain town and you may be visiting somewhere that's maybe an hour away from where you live. That's not that long of a trip, but either way it go, the fairies are coming through and telling you to prepare for this journey, okay? And this journey, it could come by surprise, like somebody inviting you somewhere, or you could be planning a journey to take a vacation or a trip somewhere for the holidays to celebrate with your family, your friends, or your lover or something. Either way, okay, you need to make sure that you are ready, okay? And it says pack your passport, honey, so somebody might be going to an island, child, somewhere where it's warm, somewhere where you can lay out on the beach, honey. You can get you one of them nice little fruity drinks, honey, with the umbrella in there and the fruit wrapped around the rim of that thing, child. Yes, get your passport ready, honey. The next message we have here is lost and found. This fairy message says, what was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Okay? So the fairies are coming through. You may have lost something very important to you. You've been searching high and low, honey. You've been looking for it. And you just all of a sudden, isn't it funny how you find things when you're not even looking for it? But that is what your fairies are coming through and telling you with the lost and found here, okay? So, or you may have lost something that you totally forgot all about. You didn't even know you lost it, and you just gonna randomly find it, and you like, wow, I didn't know this was there. Dang, I forgot all about this. Or this could be pertaining to a situation that The fairies are coming through. This could be about a more serious situation. Maybe someone has been missing, a family friend or loved one or something, who went missing, or have been missing for quite some time. They once were lost, but a spirit is coming through and saying they are about to be found. They are getting ready to come back home. They're getting ready to show back up some kind of way. What was once lost will now be found. Okay. So this could be pertaining to, something simple as your favorite pair of earrings or something, and you've been looking high and low for them, and you don't know, and then you look up one day and then there they go. Or it could be something as simple as that, or it could be something more serious. But there was something that was lost, that is going to be found. Okay, that is going to be. You're going to feel very happy when you find this. So whatever it was that was lost, whether you knew it was lost or not, is going to be found, and you are going to be happy when it is found. Okay, and your fairies are helping you with this. The next message we have here is purity. Okay, so it says, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. Okay. So the fairies are saying, you always want to be pure and genuine individuals, whether you're being pure and genuine with other individuals, you want to be pure and genuine with yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So your fairies are asking you to trust the purity within your heart. Okay, embrace your true feelings, your true desires, your what your heart is telling you, not your head but your heart. What is your heart telling you? How do you feel within your heart, within your soul? Okay, because your mind could tell you one thing, and your heart can feel something totally different, can be telling you something totally different. And more often than not, people make head instead of heart decisions, and a lot of times making head decisions can be the wrong decision, because you may be doing things abruptly, or something like that, or whatever. So you want to stay pure, to your mind, to your body, and your soul, really. But your fairies are telling you, especially the trust the purity of your heart. Okay, you want to look inside yourself, no matter what type of situation you're in right now. Just take some time to just think about what would really make you happy, not who you're with, not your children, not your co-workers, your boss, your anybody else. What will make you happy? Look into the purity of your heart. What makes you feel good? What makes you happy? How can you fit this into your normal routine to do what makes you feel good, to do what fulfills you, to do what makes you happy? Okay, this is what the being trusting the purity of your heart, because more often than not, all you know is you got to take care of your children, you got to work, you got to cook, you got to clean, you got to take care of pets, you got to please and appease your lover, your partner, your spouse, and everything else in between that you got to do. And more often than not, the things that really makes you happy, that really fulfills you, that really brings you joy, it ends up getting put on a back burner. Okay, so we want to tap back into the trust in the purity of our heart. Okay, look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So your heart, your mind, your body, your soul could have been longing to seek an answer to a situation. This could be a relationship situation. This could be a job situation. This could be, if you tap into the purity of your heart, how you really feel about the matter. Are you really fulfilled and happy within this relationship? Maybe you need to separate. Maybe you need to take some time apart. Maybe you need to date. Are you really happy and fulfilled within this job that you are on? Or are you being treated like you are worthy and appreciated? Are you getting your due compensation in the raises that you should? Or is your hard work being taken for granted? You understand me? If you're not being appreciated on that job, then perhaps you need to start applying yourself somewhere else. You understand? Where your work ethic, your longevity will be appreciated. Okay, this is what it means to tap into the trust. To trust, to always trust the purity of your heart. Your heart is telling you certain things, no matter what those certain things are. Maybe you have been practicing a certain religion, but for some reason you have been straying slowly but surely away from it. You're not quite feeling fulfilled or right within these religious practices or whatever it is that you believe in. And maybe your heart is telling you, hey, maybe you need to research and look into this type of you know, a religious aspect or spiritual aspect. Maybe you need to see, you're trusting, no matter what the situation is, you need to trust the purity of your heart, okay? And really go within and think about what makes you happy, what will fulfill you, and what you can do to strive towards that the happiness, the fulfillment within yourself, okay? And then you will be able to answer the question. So if you have been questioning a relationship, you have been questioning this job that you are on, have been questioning your religious or spiritual beliefs, you have been questioning whether you should move, you have been questioning whether you need to loose and release toxic people, karmic people. Maybe you have been questioning, is it the right thing to do to step away from toxic family members and different things like that. Tapping into and trusting the purity of your heart will help you to answer those questions. And it could be about anything. Do I need to pick up another trade? Is that something I can do? Is that something I really want to do? You have a hobby or skill or talent or ability that you have loved your entire life, but all you knew is you had to work and pay the bills, and you've never taken time to fulfill that artistry within you. You are an artist. You are talented and skilled in a certain way, and you've never been able to take care to tap into that. Why? You may have had children young. All you knew was you had to work, pay the bills, pay your taxes, and take care of your kids in that order. You understand me? So you didn't have any time for any artistic endeavors. You understand me? But maybe that's what your heart is pulling you to. That is what you really love. That is what you really like. That's what you really draw into. You got to figure out a way to trust the purity of your heart, to answer the questions that you are seeking on what you need to do into your life that's going to fulfill you, that's going to make you happy. Next, we have here new beginnings. Okay? The fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Okay, and you see this little baby on here with this fairy here. When speaking of new beginnings, we could be speaking of individuals who are pregnant right now, and the fairies are saying either you know you're pregnant right now, or you may not know that you're pregnant right now, but you are in fact pregnant. Okay, these new beginnings is talking about new life. Okay, you could be birthing a new idea as well. So if you are working on some type of business endeavor, some type of artistic new idea, or something, you're about to birth something new, and the fairies are coming through and telling you whether this is a new baby or this is a new idea. You need to cherish this. You need to protect this. You need to nurture this child. Nurture, protect, and cherish this new idea, okay? Because these are brand new beginnings, okay? And your fairy godmother is heralds this joyous news. This is great news. For somebody, it may feel disappointing to someone if you was not trying to get pregnant, but there's blessings that comes out of chaotic situations all the time. Your fairies are coming through. Your spirit guides are coming through. The Most High is coming through to tell you that this is a new beginning. This is a new joyous beginning. Do not terminate this new beginning. Do not terminate this new baby. Do not terminate this new idea. You need to cherish it, protect it, and nurture it, okay? The next message we have here is wisdom, okay? Have you ever been told that you are wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Many of you, just like with this new beginning here, I feel like this, kind of taps into each other. Many of you may be struggling with whether it be relationship issues, family issues, job issues, maybe unexpected pregnancy, an unwanted baby. Your fairies are telling you to tap into your wisdoms. They say, the elders say, the older you get, the wiser you are supposed to get. If you don't have this wisdom, or you feel like you are not wise enough, you are being led to call upon your spirit guides, your archangels, your guardian angels, the Most High God. Call upon the fairies. Call upon the divine beings, your ancestors, okay, to grant you wisdom, okay. Call upon them to enhance or to give you some of their wisdoms, or enhance the wisdom within you, so you can make the best choices and the best decisions that you need to move forward in your life, okay? Some of you are already wise beyond your years. If you're anything like myself, I am an old soul, okay? I have been here several times over. I know I am an old soul. Some people may know this, some people may not. If you know anything about yourself in a past lifetime, in previous lifetimes besides the last lifetime or whatever, you would know that you are an old soul, especially when you look at what you're into, what you're about, what you like in this lifetime. So many of you are already wise above, beyond your years, and you can use that wisdom to heal and help others. You can use the wisdom that you have to teach others, to motivate others. To support others, okay? And those of you who are lacking the wisdom that you would like to have, all you have to do is want that wisdom, okay? Anything that your heart really desires, if you want it bad enough and you are willing to do whatever it is to have that, all you have to do is to call upon your spirit guides, your ancestors, the Most High, to grant you that wisdom that you are seeking to help you to move forward in a more positive way, okay? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge, okay? So those of you who are facing challenges in your life right now, there are things that are causing you heartache and pain, whether it be breakups, whether it be unwanted pregnancies, whether it be lack of finances, money, resources, whether it be, concerning your health and your well-being. All you have to do is call upon your divine beings, okay, to help you. Call upon your ancestors. Call upon the archangels. Call upon your guardian angels. Call upon the Most High. Call upon these divine beings who are around you all the time, and they will help you. You seek them, and they will help you to fulfill whatever it is that you need to fulfill within your life to move forward in a good manner, as well as to solve any type of challenging situations that you are facing, okay? Moderation is the next message we have here. This says, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthy. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Okay, so this is just calling upon us to to eat healthier, to eat better. Um, it's like so simple. Like all of the things that you can go and grab quick and eat is the things that are like not good for you the most. Okay, so you need to be eating more fruits and more vegetables. Okay, um, we really need to cut out the meat. Okay, there's a lot of different things that is happening in our world. There is poisons and pesticides and toxins and all kinds of things that are being pumped into um, our food supply and everything. So we need to be mindful about what we eat, about how much we are eating. You don't want to be gluttoning or anything like that. Okay, that's where you are overeating. You're depressed, you eat, anything you did like all day long, you're eating. You should not be, that's gluttony. Okay, you should not be eating all that, and you don't want to eat too much of something. Like if you like cake, I'm a sucker for cake. Okay, I love some freaking cake, but like I cannot eat 3 or 4 slices of cake a day every single day. Like that is not good. That is not healthy. Okay, like it's fine for you to have cake if, say, cake is something you like, or pies or ice cream, whatever you like, that's usually probably sweets is what a lot of people like the most, and whatever it is that you like the most, people tend to overindulge in or whatever. So the fairies are just coming through and telling you to use moderation. It's telling you to try to eat healthier foods, but also not to overeat, to overindulge. And this could be with drinking as well. You want to use moderation. It's not a problem for you to have a drink. It is a problem for you to drink to be drunken. Okay? So you want to use moderation. If you are drinking to the point where you are blacking out, if you are drinking a whole gallon of liquor straight every day, you're not using moderation. So it's not a problem for you to have a drink. It is a problem for you to be drinking to the point of being drunken, to the point where you are blacking out, to the point where you are falling out, to the point where you don't know whether you're coming or you're going, to the point where, anything is liable to happen. So you want to use moderation in anything that you indulge in. Okay, and whether you feel like you are your own person, so it's up to you to say, well, I like this, or I don't like this, or I'm going to eat this, or I'm going to drink this, or I'm going to do that and the other. It's your life. You can do what you want to do, but whatever it is that you do, you should use moderation when doing so. Okay? The next message we have here is manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now, write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. Okay, so whatever it is that you hope, you wish, you desire in your life, because that's what manifestation really is. Manifestation is a fancy word for what you hope for, what you wish for, what you desire, what you really, really want. Okay, when you are manifesting, you have to put forth this effort to manifest what you actually desire. Okay, you can wish all day long that say you want a new car, and you say, oh, I want a new car. And you say that all the time, oh, I want a new car, I want a new car. Guess what? You are not going to get that new car until you have to put other things in behind that. You have to say, I want a new car. Write it down. I want a new car. I'm going to have a new car. I want this type of car. And then you're going to list how you're going to strive towards getting that new car. I'm going to save X, Y, and Z amount of money out of every paycheck to help you. You're going to figure out ways to obtain the goal in which you are trying to obtain. And what you will realize is, after you have written down, a part of this manifestation is you coming to terms with what it is that you want, speaking what you want, writing down what you want, being able to clearly visibly see what you want, and striving towards that. And then what will happen is, without you, when you least expect it, when you're not even paying attention, you have no idea that your manifestation is working, and it will come up, and you were still saving. You hadn't even reached your goal yet, but because you believed in what it is that you actually was manifesting, you desire to have what it is that you were actually hoping and wishing for. You were striving towards, made goals, made efforts to overcome all obstacles standing in your way, preventing you for fulfilling this manifestation. Okay? And then before you know it, you have it. That is manifestation. Okay? But manifestation starts in the mind. First of all, it's more than just saying, I want this. It's a lot of people who want things, okay? But if you are not actively willing to strive towards or what you need to do, or how you need to strive for, or to have that in which you're trying to manifest, it's not going to manifest itself. Some of us can manifest very easily just because we are very magical, mystical beings. We are very spiritual beings, and we are in touch with higher entities and deities. Other individuals, it is harder for you to manifest. So say you are a person who's an alcoholic, and you say, I want to stop drinking, but you keep drinking every day. You understand? And then say you get in trouble. Say you get busted with a DWI. You're driving under the influence, and the judge courts order you to go to Alcoholics Anonymous. So now somebody else has stepped in to force you to take part in something that is supposed to help you to rid you of this problem. So you are going to these Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, and you are saying while you're in those meetings, yep, this is it. This time I'm going to stop drinking. But you keep on slipping up. After the meetings, you keep having sips. You keep having sips. You have to actively strive towards. First of all, you have to want change for change to happen. Manifestation is nothing more than change. Whatever it is that you are manifesting is nothing more than change. But then you have to figure out, what do I need to do to manifest what I want? What do I need to do to change to have whatever it is I want? And then you have to strive towards it. And then before you know it, because you are working effortlessly on this change, on this manifestation, on striving towards your goals, if you will, it comes to you. It happens without you even realizing. But it starts with a thought. You thought, but now say you didn't get that DWI, okay? Say you didn't have to go before that judge, and that judge, didn't court order you to do something. Say you're an alcoholic, and you say, I want to stop drinking. That is a manifestation in progress. It started with a thought. Now you're going to write it down. I want to stop drinking. I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to be alcohol free. This is how I'm going to do it. You have actively said what you want. You've actively said what's going to be the result of you having what you want, to be alcohol free. Now you have then come up with how you're going to strive towards being alcohol free. That's manifestation, guys. Okay? And in the midst of you actually, because you already thought about the change, you wrote down the change, you worked towards the change, In the midst of you think you working your butt off, it has been loosed and released from you before you even actually reached your goal that was on your paper. Manifestation can happen just like that, but you have to want change. You have to strive towards it. You can't just say, you can hope and wish all you want for whatever you want, but if that's all you're going to do, if that's where you're going to stop at, then that's all it would ever be, a hope or a wish. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And I use that as an example. I'm not picking on anybody who, drinks or have a problem with drinking or anything like that. I use that as a metaphor, as an example, okay, to explain manifestation process. But this could literally be about anything. Just like I said with the car. You can say to you black and blue in the face, I want a new car. But if you don't save any money, if you don't even want to have a job, if you don't even care to save, if you don't even care to strive towards, to make effort towards doing what it takes to get this new car, our new car is just not going to fall out of the sky. You understand what I'm saying? But miraculous things can happen. Don't get me wrong. When you have made up in your mind, I want a new car, I need a new car, I'm going to start saving XYZ amount of money because I'm going to get this new car because I want this type of car. You've said it in your mind. You've made a decision in your mind. That's manifestation. You put it down on paper. That's manifestation. You wrote down a list of things that you can strive towards this goal of getting this new car. And guess what? Before you have enough money to get that car, somebody might gift you a car. You liable to find that car that you wanted for half the price that you thought it was going to cost. Miraculous things can happen, but it's manifestation. But it's because you made up in your mind you wanted it, you said you were going to have it, and you strive towards it. Thus, it is yours. That is manifestation. Okay, last but not least, here we have light. Okay? The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Okay? So, I feel like we all need light in our life. This is the reason why I always end my videos by telling you all peace, love, and light. I send peace, love, and light to each and every one of you all, even individuals who, are dark entities and deities. So I send light, because first of all, you would know darkness without light, first of all, okay? So, this light fairy here, this fairy queen of light, she comes to shed love, not just light, but love, because light is love. You understand me? Light is love. She comes to shed love and light onto your current situation. So you could be battling something. This could be heartache, pain, misery, from due to a relationship or due to something that you are dealing with. With any situation, with a lover, with a family, with friends, with a work. But this fairy queen of light comes to shed a love and light, that love that you may not feel when you are going through, that light that you need. That light that's at the end of the tunnel, because more often than not, when people get to feeling down and depressed and things like that, there's nothing. It's like you smack dab in the middle of darkness. This fairy queen of light comes to shed love, not only give you light to be able to see your way through the situation that you're dealing with, but to give you love, the love that you may be lacking throughout whatever it is that you're dealing with. So you can be battling a health issue. You can be battling, fighting poverty. You could be battling living from paycheck to paycheck. You could be battling being overworked and underpaid. You can be battling trying to find the love of your life. battling relationship issues and different things. You could be battling many different things, but this fairy queen of light, she comes to shed love and light onto your current situation. So it doesn't matter what you're dealing with. It doesn't matter whether you right, wrong, or indifferent. This fairy queen is not biased. Okay, this fairy queen of light is not biased. She comes to shed love and light onto your current situation, anybody's current situation, okay? And to remind you that light can penetrate any kind of darkness that you are dealing with, any kind of darkness that is surrounding you, okay? It don't matter what mistakes you made. It doesn't matter, you know, things that you have endured or you have gone through or you are lacking. This fairy queen of light is coming to extend you love and light, and this just lets you know that no matter how down you feel, no matter how down you get, no matter how much you feel like you are lacking or you're without or you're tired of struggling or whatever, there is always love and light that is available to you if you know how to seek it. And even when you can't, when you can't get that love or that light from another human being, you have to know how to call on your divine ones, because they will always shed that love and that light for you. They will always provide that love and that light for you if you don't shut them out. You know, if you don't block them out of your life and purposely plant yourself in a pot of darkness. You understand me? You have to want light. This is just like manifestation. You know, and those who purposely and willingly dabble into darkness all the time, they hate light. They don't like the light. Because the light is the truth. But they also know that the light is love. Okay? But those who dabble in darkness on purpose, but if you are a person who haven't sold your soul and partaking in dark matter, antimatter things on purpose, you can still find yourself in dark situations. And that's just life. That's when life happens to you, okay? So every relationship ain't going to work out. You know, your family dynamic, man, it's not going to be the best all the time. You know, everything on your job is not going to be peaches and cream all the time. You know, the complete strangers that you meet, you know, the person that ran into your car, that cut you off in traffic, you know, that they may be dabbling in darkness. So it's different things that can happen in your life that can put you into this, you know, this, wrap you in this center of darkness. But if you know how to seek love and light, you can be unraveled from that darkness. Okay, so that is what that is saying, you all. Well, that concludes your fairy messages for tonight. I thank each and every last one of you for listening and for watching. If you will, please like, share, and subscribe. If any of you would like to contact me, you can do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com. So if you have any missing mystery, murder mystery, or just general topic ideas that you would like for me to discuss or to do a reading on, I would be more than glad to do so for you. If any of you would like to donate to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. I thank you with every fiber of my being. You will help me to grow and to glow this channel, honey, and to help and to heal as many people as I possibly can. Okay, you can do that through Cash App at $Tiff Diamond 36. Okay. As I always tell you all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies. Y'all, there is wickedness in high places, and evil is lurking around every corner that you can go around. It's in every neighborhood. It's up and down every street. It's everywhere, okay? So y'all need to watch your surroundings. You need to watch the company you keep. You need to watch the company in which your children are in, okay? And as I've always told you all, okay, you all need to stay awake. If you're not awake, you need to be shaking awake, okay? But it's time for you to wake up. It is past time for y'all to wake up. It's time for y'all to rise up, okay? But for right now, I want y'all to wake up, to stay awake, to stay aware, to stay vigilant, but most of all, stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Till the next time, peace, love, and lights. Namaste.